Hello everyone and welcome back to our D&D Thursdays where we play Mark of a God. And oh my gosh, Cassie! Thank you so much for subscribing. We appreciate y'all so much. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap. Excuse my language. But y'all, we are zeroing in on this absolute asshole. You don't understand. This guy that we're chasing after, we have been wanting to fight him for at least a month, and we're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh. Anyway, hello everyone. Let's say hello to these lovely folks in chat. Oh, sorry. You know when you're in a really good campaign where you get really immersed in the story and the bad guys feel like bad guys and just, oh, we are ready to kick ass. You don't even know. What? Why am I so aggressive tonight? Anyway, hello to Osen. You were the first one here. It's good to see you. Mina, thank you so much for subscribing for 41 months. What? With the message, hello, please don't murder me, Swikey. I make no promises. Please and thank you. Gosh dang it, you little tit. Hello, Diz. Yes, folks, on Thursdays we now start an hour earlier, just to help out our players so it's not too late. We actually stream half an hour longer now, so it works out. Cassie, thank you so much. I can't believe it's been over a year. I really appreciate y'all. Your subscriptions help us keep going, and you all bring so much joy to my face. Even though you say near, you little tit. Anyway, folks, I am so excited for this session. Remember, on Thursdays, I will be typing away in chat, but the party gets audio. And speaking of the party, if you do exclamation point party, you can learn about all the lovely folks here. Oh God, we're about to join them. And it's always an adventure. I never know what I'm gonna hear. All right, without further ado, let's go. Hello?
Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm ready to kick some ass.
Andy would like notes. Specific notes, I think.
Oh?
Is what's going on. Yeah, we were talking about, you were drawing the updates, right?
Yes. If you have something in particular that you want your character to look like that I don't already have featured or I don't already know about, feel free to be like, hey ho, do this please.
Hey ho!
Hey ho!
It's like Siren Streams, we talk to our artists this way.
I'm very respected. I swear.
Let's go. Hey, go.
Listen, I am the product of two artists who met in art school, so we'll be warned, children.
I thought it was more of a Kermit the Frog, hi ho. Hi ho.
Hi ho. Hi ho.
Hi ho. I can't do it.
Okay, so you know what? Introduce yourself, and if your character was a Muppet,
Which Muppet?
If you don't know yours, I know yours immediately.
You know mine?
Yes.
Louis is Swedish chef, please don't.
Yes. That is the only correct answer.
We're getting an order. Take it away, Bevan.
I'm Gonzo's rat friend.
You are. You're Rizzo.
Yes.
My name's Bevan. I play Corvin Blurb, the new Let's Report Blurs, and you can find me over at Reroll.
Reroll HQ.
Yes, it's twitch.tv/rerollhq, and it's technically regarding or reply roll the way we have it, because it's the RE roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's
that's fine. That's only because you can't go re.roll.
Yes. Well, we can't do the re::roll either. They won't let us in a URL.
How dare they?
I know.
How dare Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch, we're
It's me
speaking
then.
on behalf of PsycheSiren Streams.
No,
Get
wait,
it together.
No, wait, no, I'm not a part of
We
this.
detest you.
No,
Psyche's so mad at you, Twitch.
branding.
She's angry.
Okay, I'm done.
Up in arm.
Hi, I'm Diz. You can find me over at twitch.tv/It's Me Diz. That's right. I actually said it right. My own link this time. That's me down there, that good-looking hairy guy. I'm honestly really happy and gonna be sad to see him go when you redraw him. By the way, I've gotten used to his features and those happy blue eyes. Either way, I would be. Honestly, Swedish Chef is very close to my heart and really dear to me. And I know his song by heart. But I think honestly I'm like Grover. I'm Grover. Everybody knows that.
Aw, Grover.
I'm a big mess. Yeah. On to you, Gray.
Hi, I'm Granarl. I stream every once in a while. Usually on Sundays now, because it's the thing. I hang out with people and do stuff on various streams, though, so you can find me in a bunch of random places. I play Culdus Blashore. He's a gray-skinned tiefling fighter. He's sort of kind of suave, sort of kind of really cool when he's not being really lame. But yeah, that's him kind of in a nutshell. I'm just here, like, hey, how's it going? I don't really know the Muppets, but looks-wise, I want to say like Sam Eagle. That's like the vibe. Like he wants people to think he's like Sam Eagle. But I don't know the rest of the Muppets, so I'm like, yeah. If anyone has anything better, let me know.
No, that's good.
I like
That's
the
good.
eagle, so you're cool.
Okay, cool. I have appeased Bevan.
Just as like he's just a cool Muppet. So
I like Sam. That's fine. You get a pass from me, Tim.
Yeah, I was not a Muppet kid, but yeah. I'm from the Midwest of America. I just didn't watch the Muppets. But also,
Yeah.
I think I was at that age range where like the Muppets were on the higher end, and I just didn't Muppet.
well, when we were kids, and by we I mean me and Psyche and maybe Andy. Andy, I don't know how old you are.
I'm turning 30 this year.
All right, so I think you'd still be on it. TGIF had they redid the Muppet Show with Muppets Tonight when we were like between 7 and like 11, the three of us.
Oh,
So we kind of got a Muppets revival chance.
The Muppet Renaissance.
And that's also when they
Yes.
did like Muppet Treasure Island.
Yes, and the
Muppet-
Christmas Carol,
yeah.
which is the
Carol.
best
Oh.
Christmas movie I will fight.
Yeah. Followed very closely by Die Hard. I Will Fight.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta watch Violent Night. But anyway, take it away, Andy.
Hi, I'm Super Andiness. You can find me at twitch.tv/Super Andiness. I am the artist, so the people that you see on your screen, I did a heckin' doodle and I doodled them into living. I am God, welcome. Sorry.
Oh, it's the mania cycle. Oh no.
I'm kidding, probably. No. But if I were a Muppet, it depends on who I'm with, because I feel like I'd be Fozzie Bear. But if I was with like Karma, we would be the two old men that laugh at everything.
God, y'all are.
Yay.
Y'all are. That's so spot on. It makes me mad.
Like,
Oh, that's accurate as shit, man.
Yeah.
like on my own, I'm very like, hey, you know, I'm feel like I'm pretty nice and kind of funny, but when I'm with Karma, I'm a bitch.
It turns. There's a thing that turns there. Yeah, it gets a little sour.
Yeah, I got it's fine, but I feel like Rose would probably be probably Gonzo.
Yeah. You know, I could see that too.
Kind of
I can see
level-headed, but a
that.
little dumb.
Because you know, some of my favorite moments in this campaign are when Rose and Corvin have to interact with each other, and it's just some of the funniest dialogue.
I gotta be here. Bye, guys. Have fun.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay.
Is he okay?
Well, you were just praising him and then he left.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I just figured saying a BRB in chat after you physically talked to me would be weird.
Oh, okay, fair.
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
So yeah. Shout out Psypepe.
No.
IPV.
Autumn's not here. I'm not shouting myself out. Hello, everyone. My name is Psyche. Get that PP command out of here. So I play Colette. Tries to keep us alive. Kills a lot more than you would expect a cleric to. I have a very specific Muppet in mind for Colette. Okay, and I need you to go on this journey with me. So Muppet Christmas Carol. There was a Muppet that was the ghost of like Christmas past, and she was little and scary and terrifying, but she was meant to be comforting. Hello everyone, welcome in. We're doing our introductions, and we are saying what Muppet our characters would be. Alligator, I appreciate you so much. Hello everyone, my name is PsycheSiren. I am just now explaining what Muppet I think my character Colette would be. Stay with me. If y'all have seen Muppet Christmas Carol, the little ghost girl who's a Muppet, who is supposed to be comforting and help people, is actually terrifying. And that's what I believe Colette is. That's the Muppet I'm saying she is. Thank you for the follow, Zero. I appreciate you. Yeah, the creepy porcelain doll.
You know,
yeah.
that's accurate. That's accurate, yeah.
Thank you.
But if you cross her or make fun of her porn books, she becomes the last Muppet.
She doesn't read porn. She reads romance novels, and they're well written. And
Yeah, it's mom porn. It's mom
please-
porn.
why y'all gonna out me in front of the new people? Why you gotta do this?
They gotta know
Listen,
what they're in for.
that's like going on a date and not burping aloud. They need to know who you
That's
are.
true. They need to know.
Her
Hi, Steve.
what books?
Steve, how's your
Psyche,
mom?
it's your logic. It's your logic. It's
I
get the crazy
know.
right up front, right? That's how it works, right?
Y'all, please give
Yeah.
Alligator a follow. He's so delightful and cursed. And he just said, "What are you doing, Step Muppet?" So you'll have a fun time if you follow his stream.
Perfect.
Y'all got here just in time. Our introductions are done. So, Teeth Whitener, if you will take it away. Also, folks, we will be typing to you in chat. But just so the story progresses, we won't be addressing you in audio. Because we gotta play the game. Gotta play some D&D. But yeah, Teeth Whitener, take it away.
Hello, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons Mark of a God campaign. This is the Phoenix Squad campaign specifically. There's another campaign that is ongoing, currently on hiatus, but it's still there. We just haven't had time to do both of them at the same time. So if any of you Phoenix Squad campaign members are watching, I have not forgotten you. You are still in my heart. Don't forget. In any case, welcome. This is episode 41 of chapter 4, the 3 and 1. I don't have any kind of opening statement this week. I'm busy working on atmosphere stuff, so I will allow our resident historian to take it from here.
Yes, hello, that is me. So, in the previous session, we started in the shack and Caldas investigated the floorboards. He found that there was a removable stone slab with a stairwell leading down into a secret hidden cellar. Luya notices a trap on the stairs, and large metal blades swung out, almost hitting Caldas, but he was able to get out of the way just in time. Down the stairs, we make it to a room and find 3 odd locks. 2 are actively locked, 1 is rusted and broken. Luya and Corvin work together and pick the locks, allowing us to enter into a room with shackles and chains along the walls. Inside, still connected to one of the shackles is a skeleton that Corvin is able to speak with, finding out that the skeleton belonged to a orcish character who may have been a possible slave, indentured prisoner of Moshe's ancestors. In the next room, there's a stone table with a book and a purse and multiple metal implements. On the wall opposite the shackles are wooden crosses, seemingly used to hold prisoners once upon a time. In between two of them, there's a sigil on the wall in the shape of a fang with electric blue coloration. Colette reads the book, and it seems to be a journal left by Moshe. In it, he speaks of being forced into the city of Risha and learning about the slime creature known as an Ublex. He has some kind of plan to try and control it and use its power for absorbing memories for his own deeds. In a later passage, he is nearly eaten, but he is able to communicate with it, and he knows why it is there and who it is connected to. He offers to make a deal with the creature in regards to its search for the escaped Queen of Mylan. He supposedly has a stone that absorbs damage, but deals it back to him later. That would explain the odd situation of Rose striking him with a bottle and feeling no pain. In later passages, he writes about having caught his whore again, and how his plan is coming along. In an entry from today, he mentions that there will be a marriage, and tomorrow he will return to Entenfast and claim his title as ruler and fief to the Atvarian Empire. Colette tells Rose all of this and that the wedding is today at the temple. We rush out of the dungeon and make our way to the Cathedral of Thunder. We run through the streets as rain batters down upon us. We rush past the guards into the cathedral proper and approach the temple, but we are quickly surrounded by Moshe's goons. Corvin summons a wave of skeletal arms and attacks all the enemies around them. Combat sweeps across the plaza as we take on the thugs, quickly dispatching them, and suddenly a cloaked figure appears atop the temple and dives down, landing in front of us in the shadows. Luya dives toward them. The figure disappears into the shadows and appears behind Corvin. Corvin turns around and strikes with magic. The group close in around them and finish them off just as quickly as they appeared. We ready ourselves and look to the temple, ready to stop the wedding.
Let's freaking go kick this guy's ass!
Teeth, back to you.
Okay, 1 second. I'm typing something up, and it'll be literally 1 second.
But yes, folks, thank you so much for joining us. Y'all don't understand. We have hated this guy for like over a month. We've wanted to kick his teeth in for so long, and today's the day. I feel it in my soul. So ready. Also, they're Andy's girlfriend. Huh?
I got all these Man in Black vibes right now.
Yeah.
But the guard council gate is guarded by 60 men, you know?
Yeah.
So you have just killed the elf-like creature who has uttered a final parting phrase to you. You are only delaying the inevitable before he falls to the ground dead. What do you do?
All right. Did anyone take any serious damage? Let's take care of wounds before we move forward.
I think I'm a bit hurt, actually.
Yes, you are. You're very much a bit hurt. Will you come here, please?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Colette is going to have you come over, and she's gonna heal you. Let me pull up the spells real quick.
Okay. I'm ready to go. I'm at 23 out of 50. I don't know. Just in case you need to know that.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on Luya. Let me roll my D8.
Hey, while you're doing that, can I ask you, Teeth, really quick, what the difference between sneak attack and cunning attack are?
I don't think you have cunning attack, you have cunning action. Cunning action allows you to, as a bonus action, I believe either take the dodge or the dash or the disengage action.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me correct that. I think I just had that written in here wrong.
Yeah, that lets you like get more out of your turn. You can move more than other players. You can get out of a sticky situation a little easier than other players.
I think I've been missing that because I just didn't notice it, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's like steady aim. Does that mean if I take a turn to steady? Is that what that is? I don't have it in front of me. I was going to look it up actually.
Is steady aim a feat possibly?
Oh, yeah, feet. Let me look it up.
So you heal for I'm gonna do it at a second level, by the way.
Okay.
So you heal for a total of 14.
Okay. Gotcha.
Actually is a class feature. Let me see if I can find it. It was in Tasha's, so I'll pull up Tasha's real quick.
I've got it right here. Let's see who gets to it first.
I'll let you look it up since you're already pulling it. Okay.
Let's see if it...
With that in mind, what all do you do?
My sword is still gripped in my hand. I am marching toward the door, but I'm gonna wait for the rest of the team to file behind me.
Oh yeah, I'm right up your butt, ready to roll. Rapier out.
I just imagine. Don't say itching in your butt in the same sentence.
I mean, my butt's itchy, okay?
No!
We've been fighting, it's sweaty.
I imagine as soon as Colette is done healing you, you just like spring up and run away. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Would have been nice.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh yeah, thanks. Just poof, poof, poof.
Colette follows after as well.
Rose would check over her hand cannon and make sure everything's in good condition, and then walk back over to the party and, join the march.
Do you, if it's a revolver, do you just release all 6 shells and then load them with magic?
Yes. Just it's cool. The coolest thing you can imagine. That's what happens.
You just do a quick Call of Duty reload animation.
I really like that for anything that happens in the campaign. The coolest thing you can imagine. That's it. That's what
There it
happens.
is.
There you go.
So, sir, Mr. Luya, where do you get this ability from? Is it it's a class feature, yeah?
Yeah.
What subclass are you?
I don't remember. Hold on, I can tell you. Phantom.
Phantom. Okay. That's not in Tasha's. I don't see it. I think it's in one of the other ones. Okay. Everyone keep doing things. I'm going through the tomes.
It is actually in Tasha's, but it's not specific to phantoms. I just found it. It says, steady aim as a bonus action. You give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn. And after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of your current turn.
Okay, so I could use it to like shoot with like the hand crossbow or something like that. Okay, or sharp bow, excuse me. Okay. Got it. Ready to roll. Thank you. Sorry, I've been forgetting about these things, and I didn't realize it until this morning,
I think
actually.
we need a class check-in, just because it's been a while.
I do have to say I love that your class is like something so freaking cool, like Phantom, And
Phantom.
then the scene where like you kept falling over a wall.
Fuck. This shit's never going away. It's never going
Sorry,
away.
it was one of the funniest moments in the campaign.
Because I roll like crap. I don't know why I'm like
I don't know
this.
why either.
You will never be allowed to forget.
But yeah, Teeth, we freaking forge ahead. We got a wedding to stop.
Oh yeah, I'm busting through those doors, boot first, and I'm yelling, Moshe!
Okay, do you try to kick open a solid copper door that is at least 3 times as tall as you?
I mean,
Yeah.
When you put it that way,
because that's the coolest thing, but now I will force the door open, and then as it is opened, I will then scream, Moshe! As we like file it.
I'm going to say you don't do that because I don't want you to take damage against a door, but you would certainly damage yourself if you kicked a solid copper door. It's very hard to open.
I'll like
throw it my hip.
shoulder it, push it. Like I'm not gonna kick the stupid thing, but I'm gonna like
Okay.
with as much force as I can open the thing so we can all get in quickly, and then angrily scream because I want to make an entrance.
Okay. You find a large stone hallway with 4 doors on either side. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. At the far end of the hallway is a similarly sized copper door. The one you just opened is square with 4 different quadrants. One has a lightning bolt in it. To its right is a leaf. Below that is a tornado, and to the left of that is an icicle. The door here, though, is at the end of about 60-foot walkway, and the stone doors to the left and right are every bit as massive as the one at the far end of the room, which is also made of copper, like the one you just entered into. Through the center of the hall runs the stream that runs down the steps of the courtyard and through it and down into the chasm at the center of Risha.
If I was going to have a ceremony, it would be in the primary chapel, don't you think? Let's head to the other end of the hall.
What do you guys think the symbols on the door mean, though?
Okay, do the symbols on the doors look like they are new, or do they look like they have been there, like they're etched in and they're
etched in. This is part of the this is one of the features of the door.
So it's always been there. Okay.
Yeah, they're probably there to denote devotion to certain deities. I believe there's different seasonal deities. That could be it, or it could just be demarcation of the various chapels. I don't know. I'm angry.
We don't have
I'm gonna kick ass.
No, go ahead.
I figure the door at the end of the hallway is probably the correct answer, but Colette, do you recognize any of these? You have all those pamphlets that you...
Oh, yes, my pamphlets! Oh, yes, oh gods! Teeth, can I roll, anything?
Roll a religion check.
Okay,
The pamphlets you collected are pamphlets for irrelevant deities.
Oh,
specifically Boshal.
Religion, that is intelligence. That is a 19!
Okay. Now, while you did not visit the Cathedral of Thunder, it is known that the symbols on the door are indicative of the cycle of the seasons. The Cathedral of Thunder represents change and upheaval. So the cycle follows that lightning, a spring storm, leads to summer growth, which leads to wind, which represents autumn, which leads to ice, and the cycle continues. So the 4 classical elements represented in a somewhat unusual way.
So, would it fire off in Colette's brain, like where the wedding chapel would be?
No, I mean, it's safe to say that you could check every one of the 4 doors on either side, or the one at the very end. It's whatever you want to do.
So, oh gods, alright. So you see the symbols on the doors, and storms are a thing. But storms are different in every season. So you look over there, and that's spring, and that's winter, and then that's fall and summer. But honest to gods, I don't know which would be the wedding chapel, but if we go forward...
Corvin sighs and goes, people tend to get wetted in the spring.
Oh, I suppose they do.
And it's currently spring. That's the best bet. Into the spring door.
Okay.
So over the door on the far left is a symbol of a lightning bolt, which, according to Colette, represents spring. Stone doors stand closed, double doors. Do you choose to open them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Who's opening them? Just you two then?
I will be. If anyone
Okay.
wants to help me, be my guest. But that's 18 plus my strength is 4, so 24.
Strength is 4, so 24.
Sorry, 22. Yeah.
You after with some difficulty, you manage to slide open the door on the far left, and inside you see a chapel with a large empty dais at the very far end. At the top, or I should say, lining each of the lining the ceiling is thunder clouds, which rain down depictions of lightning, which are etched into the wall in copper.
I'll run across to the dais.
The dais is unoccupied, and there's nobody there.
And there's nothing on it at all.
No.
All right, so what do the other doors look like so we don't make me look like a fool trying to make Psyche look like a fool?
So there's 3 other doors on either side of the, or I should say, 2 doors on the left. The one next to this one is a door with a leaf above it. The door directly across from that one on the right side of the hallway is a tornado, has a tornado above it, and the door closest to the main entrance has an icicle above it.
Oh, it's probably the leaf door then.
There's also a door on the very far end of the room.
Yeah, the big door.
Yeah,
I think it's the door on the end, and teeth
I
is
would
pulling out
assume
their
that-
hair.
Oh, there's a big door? I wasn't
Yeah.
Yes, there's a big door on the far end of the room.
Then yeah, Psyche, why did you tell
I
us all
said we
about
should go
season?
down the big door.
I think this all stemmed
said
from
it!
me. I think this was my fault. So I will take credit.
Hey, is there? Are we doing this on roll 20?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
You do not need roll 20 for tonight.
No.
We go
Okay,
in the
I'm following-
big door.
Yeah, I'm following Caldus and whoever. I'm right
Okay.
behind him, so wherever he
Go
goes, I
into the
go.
big door. Yep.
So you head up to the big door, and you notice two copper plaques on either side of it. The copper plaques have words written into them in Draconic.
Colette can read that.
Okay? Do you choose to do so?
Yeah.
The one to the left says, "The storm's seal is upon this sacred chamber." The one to the right says, "Those gifted by Thunder's Herald will be granted audience with the 3 and the 1."
Colette's gonna translate, and just have a really scrunched up look on her face. I don't know what that means, but that's what it says.
So the copper door is not just a blank door, it should be said. If you choose to examine it, I can give you a further description. If not,
Yes.
okay. It features 3 figures, each with their arms positioned in different ways. One has its hands positioned like scales. To the left of that one is a figure who is posed with the right hand positioned above the left in a circuitous pattern, and to the left of that is a figure who stands in profile, right hand towards the heavens, left hand toward the ground. Beneath that is a figure with a featureless face shrouded, its hands upraised towards something. Above each of these 3 figures that are at the very top of the relief are symbols. An icicle above the figure whose hands are positioned like scales, a tornado above the figure whose hands are positioned like a circle, and a leaf above the figure whose hands are positioned skyward and towards the ground, as if they're reaching for something. The figure who is actually reaching towards something actually looks as though they're reaching up to grab something like they're holding a sword or some sort of weapon. They're reaching for a lightning bolt. Beneath them are 2 figures on the left, 2 figures on the right. The figure has a featureless face and is pierced by 2 swords in the abdomen. The figures on the left have fallen prostrate, swords at their head, and a crown removed, placed at the feet of the figure reaching for the lightning bolt. To the right are the figures who are on their backs, no swords, crowns fallen across the ground next to their heads. Bordering the entire thing is a sinusoidal pattern.
What?
The irony is that it sounds like I did have the right door, but for the absolute wrong reason. Because we need the storm's blessing, we need the lightning bolt stuff. That's over where the lightning door was that we went to when I was being a sarcastic butt.
There was nothing in the room. I'll just save you some time.
Oh, I figured the dais would have been like, oh, go up here and get some sort of blessing from the lightning room.
Not necessarily.
All right, call to shoot lightning at the door with your spear.
I mean, I can.
pulls out one of the javelins, arcs the lightning around it. So okay, you gave us a whole lot of exposition. My brain got fried halfway through. So on the door in front of us, there's how many depictions? There's the 3 with the symbols above them.
Yes.
So the one on the left is which one? Is that the one with the with the scales?
The one to the far left is the one who has whose hands are upraised as though they're reaching for a fruit above their head.
Okay, and there was a symbol above them.
Leaf.
What was the symbol? Leaf symbol. So that we know is that's the fall, which is typically harvest time, so that makes sense to us. What is the middle one?
Okay, the middle one is the figure whose hands are positioned in a circuitous pattern. Above them is a tornado.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I put my ear up to the door to see if I hear anything?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
12, 14?
You can hear the rushing of the river that is on the other side of the door, you presume. And at the very or I should say, the figure who is reaching as though for or I should say, who looks as though they're brandishing a weapon above their head. They're in their right hand is reaching for the lightning bolt.
So, and there's nothing on the door to insinuate that we have to cast magic or do there's no input, I guess is the easiest way to describe that.
What do you mean input?
Using video game brain, if you see a door like this where it's lightning bolt, tornado, leaf, my first thought would be use something either find an item connected to those and insert it into a slot, or use a magic connected to those and then blast something specific.
If we just touch the lightning bolt.
Okay. Roll a perception check on the lightning bolt. Or investigation check. No, both. Roll both.
Just whichever is better.
Just roll a
for
perception.
anybody who.
Actually,
Sorry.
just roll a perception check, and all of you can do this since you're all looking at the door.
Okay, I got a 14.
I got a 10.
I got 16.
Okay, Luia, you notice that the wall is made while the rest of the door is made of copper. This door is made of a strange, ephemeral, almost ethereal gray metal whose color shifts, and yet somehow the light from it stays constant.
Ooh. You guys see this? Pointing it out because I wouldn't know what it is.
I got
Have
a
we
nat
seen
1.
anything
I
like
don't
it?
see anything. Oh.
Even after Lulia says, "Hey, if you guys,"
You notice it once Luia points it out.
Yeah. So I'm pointing it out to everybody. Look, this is very different. Bring in Corvin into it.
oh yeah, let me do an Arcana check. Sorry, I'm distracted today. If it's okay with the teeth one.
Yeah, sure.
It's a 12. I rolled a natural 3 and added
Jeez.
9 to it.
The light does seem oddly familiar. You saw it not too long ago, although you're not sure. You cannot recall where.
I'm sorry I failed us all. I'm not magic.
What the crap?
This whole time with the skeletons.
Yeah, the
Or
skeletons
shrink.
think differently.
Your stagecraft is amazing.
It's a bunch of kids in Halloween costumes.
Does anyone else
Comes right off.
want to roll? Roll an investigation check. All of you.
Okay, here we go. Come on, beer dice.
Yep.
17.
18.
13.
All right.
9.
15.
What's going on, Bevan?
Whoever rolled a 15 and higher, it occurs to you, hey, that light looks very familiar. It looks like that thing that was in that light that emitted from that strange furnace beneath the city.
Shit, yeah.
Hmm.
Colette's gonna tell people that.
And Colette, you rolled. What did you roll?
17.
You recall something odd about the way that the phrase "Thunder's Herald" was phrased. Thunder's Herald is actually a contraction based upon the in Draconic. It's two words put together as though it is actually one word, but they don't have a proper translation into our language.
So that means thunder
Huh.
is heralded as
By
a way to
lightning.
bring thunder or lightning.
Yeah, so
I'll pull out the javelin again.
Okay. What do you do with the javelin?
I turned to the party. It doesn't just want me to shoot lightning at the door, does it?
well,
That
we don't
couldn't
know
possibly
until you
be.
try shooting lightning at the door.
Everyone stand back, stand back.
Oh, I don't like
I
this.
reel
All right.
back. I speak the command word. You watch as the javelin arcs with lightning in my hand, and then I throw it in a straight line at the door. And
Are you aiming at anything in particular?
The lightning bolt.
the
That's
lightning
Thunder's
bolt
Herald.
specifically? Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right. Now, this is probably a story thing, but with the way the magic item works, it just like spawns a lightning bolt, and thus it's typically a save. But I get why I'm rolling. It's just a matter of.
Oh, okay.
Woo! Nat 20.
Well, you
You'll
hit it
take this
anyway.
nat 20 from me. That
Hey.
You hit the bolt, you hit the door with pinpoint precision, and lightning arcs from the bolt, emitting an odd blue light that you are kind of surprised to see, given the fact that the door is made of copper. The door slowly slides open to reveal a long hallway. Only the floor is slightly different than the floor that you were walking on before.
This floor is made of lava.
Don't.
this floor is made of floor. Yeah.
This is a very floor-like floor.
The floor is made
And
of,
floor.
or I should say, is carved like almost like grating, and along the center of the floor runs the stream that leads through the entirety of this hallway. At the end of the hallway, you see something that looks like a tree in the very center of the room, which is smaller than you would have guessed.
So the tree in the center of the room is smaller than
The room is smaller than you would have
room is
guessed.
smaller.
Oh yeah.
do you continue onward? Because you can't see the room from where you're standing. You just see the end of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
perfect.
gotta.
Keep moving. We gotta go in. We gotta.
Okay.
We cannot waste time.
Okay. Well, the room opens, and as you enter into the room through a longer hallway than you would probably expect, given the fact that you presume you're going to be entering into a chapel, enters into a room that is only about 10 foot by 10 foot. At the center is a tall, skinny pine tree. With stairs that run along the side of a triangle-shaped room that expands upward, ever upward. Above you is a similar, roll a perception check, actually.
Okay.
Another
Is that just open
nat
to everyone? 15.
I clicked the wrong
4.
thing.
I've had 2 nat ones today.
It's odd. It looks
I got
almost
that
like
one too.
it almost looks like a mesh flooring, but with those of you whose eyes are sharper than others, like those of you who rolled about 15 plus, would see that it is a grating, not unlike what you're standing on now, and the river runs around the inside, around the foot of the tree. There, like I said, there's a staircase that begins on the wall opposite the main entrance.
I guess we keep going, yeah?
Yeah, we go up the staircase.
Okay. So the stairs are carved out from the wall, and they are basically they expand upward as you climb. Not unlike, let me find something to indicate what I'm trying to tell you. Not unlike this, although it does look somewhat different because it's not made of wood, it's made of stone.
Oh, trippy.
We run up the big cylinder.
Lining the walls are odd crisscrosses of copper that seem to have no particular rhythm or reason to them. How did I describe this? Some say there's a pattern hidden among this visual white noise, but those who have seen it would disregard the words of these people as nothing more than madness. As you climb upward, you begin to see something familiar overhead. Through the grating, a gray that contrasts with the silvery blue that makes up the walls of the Cathedral of Thunder. As you climb, you notice that it expands outward. The staircase expands outward more as it gets higher, not like a pyramid with a static structure, but almost like a funnel. At the very top of the staircase, where the tree has almost reached the top of the ceiling, you find a trap door.
All right, everyone, be ready, and then open the door. If I can.
Okay, roll a strength check. It's made of stone, so...
Yep. Come on. Open. 14.
Is anyone helping him?
I'm helping. I rolled a 16.
Well, he just rolls with advantage.
All right. So let's hope that's better. Okay, that's a dirty 20. Thank you.
You manage to fling the stone trapdoor upward, and you enter into the room.
Let's go.
A room that has 3 walls with reliefs of figures positioned on either side. At the center is a large dais with a large copper figure, otherwise featureless face shrouded, but with a golden hood, and in its eyes are rubies.
Ruby.
At the dais stand 3 figures.
What do we
Do you want me to finish describing the room, or do you want to just get down to business?
Oh, we're here for business.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we would all be concentrating on them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. A familiar figure dressed in a dark cloth with dark hair and dark, sinister eyes turns towards you, eyes squinting in dissatisfaction with a faint look of terror upon him. Another familiar figure, blonde hair, bright green eyes, turns with shock and satisfaction, and an impassive figure standing behind them with some sort of tome looks at you kind of surprised as to see somebody here.
Yeah, I bet they are. Sorry.
That figure who is flanking the other two says, "What is the meaning of this? This is a private ceremony."
I'm here to object, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Object to what do you object?
This marriage union cult ceremony, whatever's happening.
This whole union is a sham and a farce. All to push forward the goals and ideals of a madman.
Yes.
Moshe, we have come here to exact our vengeance for the crimes that you have committed against our friend.
It is an abomination before the gods. This is not a true union.
So step the fuck away from the woman I love.
And then I cast lightning bolt.
Hell yeah.
At whom?
Moshe.
Okay. Describe the spell for me, please.
Stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blasts out from you in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. Clearly, I'm positioning myself in a way that I am not also getting everybody else in the line. Each creature in the line must make a dex saving throw. A creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful.
I have to say, what a fitting spell in
The
the
lightning
storm.
ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, which means, yes, I will probably light some pews. And my spell save DC is 17. So that's the dex save he needs to make.
But yeah, I like the lightning theme in the Storm Temple. I approve.
Yeah, but now Teeth is quiet, which means they're mad because if they fail, if they fail, they get up to like 48 damage in a surprise sucker punch.
Hello,
Okay.
Raiders! You have just tuned in to us finally catching the bad guy and trying to put a stop to a wedding. Holy crap, y'all. Hi, Beam, thank you so much for bringing your folks over. Hello, Planty. That's a cute name. Folks, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Folks, Thursdays are a bit different over here. Hi, my name is PsycheSiren. We usually do a lot of variety nonsense, but Thursdays are D&D days. But yeah, this guy stole one of our characters, Rose. He whisked her girlfriend away and was trying to marry her. And we're stopping the marriage just in time, because it's a sham. Hi, Edward. That's a freaking cute name, Edward Pixels. But yes, folks, usually I chat a lot back, and I'm a very much variety chatty person. Thursdays, however, we keep audio to the party. Thank you for the follow, Cricket. We keep audio to the party. However, we do actively type in chat. So know that we're not ignoring you, and we appreciate y'all so much. It's just D&D day, you know? So I'm gonna get back to my party, but I will be typing furiously away. We're about to beat this guy's ass. Yeah! Okay, here we go. All right, I'm back. Let's beat his ass.
Okay, so he rolled an 18 plus any dex modifiers, so
he only takes half damage.
yes.
Wait,
But still,
hang on. Can I cast? Wait, do I have that?
No, because
Fuck.
I don't know what you want to cast, but it's too late now.
Flash of inspiration.
No, yeah.
Damn it.
No, that
It wouldn't
would-
matter anyway.
Yeah, that would help one of
Okay.
us to do something, not help against someone else. But good thinking, good thinking.
I'm trying. I'm learning.
No, this is a sucker punch situation. Any
Fuck
damage
yes.
we get, and then we have no choice but to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
This is Corbin being what Lowe's in the game would call a honorless asshole.
A little
Yeah, let's
shit.
go.
yeah. Let's F him up.
This is truly maidenless behavior.
Oh, maidens. Sorry.
Okay, what do you roll?
Oh,
Damage.
it was 16 damage.
Okay,
So 3,
so
4, 3, and a 6. So
16 damage. Is that accounting for the?
no, I just rolled 4d6. I didn't do
So
that.
he rolled 8 damage.
No, like instead of rolling 8d6, I rolled 4d6.
Oh,
I can roll
okay.
the 8d6.
I see. Okay. He seems caught off guard, but pleasantly surprised that the damage did not seem to stick.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, it's because of his stupid
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Okay.
Remember, he's not invincible. We just have to keep hitting him till he falters. He'll feel it eventually.
I guess I want to ask, do you want to kill him outright, or do you want to keep him alive when you have the chance? Because I think that will determine how you want to proceed.
Ooh, if we keep him alive, we can question him and torture.
yeah,
What do we want to
but
know from him, though?
Well, we need to know where she's at. Is she in here? I didn't see her.
That's
she's
her.
right there
Is she-
getting married.
There's
I didn't
also
realize
he
that- I
also
didn't- okay.
claims to know something very, very important.
Yeah, we need him alive.
But I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Just keeping that,
This
bringing
is
things to your
saying that-
attention.
Put
No
your
murder.
boy on a leash. Your boy person.
Okay.
All right.
He draws a sword from his side. Closer examination reveals a large bruise that runs along the right side of his face. All the way down it.
Is that the glass bottle? Sorry.
Could be. He walks towards you, sword drawn. Do you mean to interrupt the wedding between my lady and I?
Ew.
Oh, he would say my lady.
Yes, we are.
As you have seen, I am nigh invulnerable.
Be careful, guys. While we were all going out on adventures and talking to girls, he's been studying the blade.
He has the power of God and anime on his side.
So, Colette, roll an investigation check.
Joke's
Oh,
on you. I
okay.
was studying the blade and going out with girls.
Just to confirm, you just said Colette, right? Or did you say Roseanne Colette?
Just Colette.
Okay, just confirming.
Yes. Overhead, by the way, the room is open to the sky above, and rain has begun to fall more steadily.
I got an
As though,
18.
as though it were just waiting for the moment to drop.
18.
Okay. You recall that in his journal he mentioned something of a stone that absorbed the damage that was taken temporarily.
In the reading, did it say it was like small that he'd have on his person, or did it like?
Yes, he mentioned it's something he would keep with him. I don't know if I actually mentioned that, but I'm putting it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, you
okay.
had. My big deal was how long did they does it take for the thing to take effect? Because
it is. You don't know because he didn't mention it, but you can presume that he had it on his person that one night.
Okay. So Colette's just gonna kind of grin at him. And so he's approaching them with a sword, right? Or is he just standing there?
Yes.
So he is actively
Sword drawn,
moving.
walking slowly.
you could say he's approaching us rather than
just running away.
To us instead of staying over there. Perfect.
So I'm gonna.
I can't get my ass beat from over there.
So Teeth, I'm gonna do something.
All right, go ahead.
And I'm going to use it as intimidation, which is charisma. But if you'll allow it for the School of Cool, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy. So you're saying it's raining, right? And
Yes.
like there's a like storm approaching.
Yeah.
Is there any like thunder or lightning also a little bit?
Thunder, but lightning cannot be seen from where you are.
Colette is going to point at him with thaumaturgy, a voice that rumbles like the thunder surrounding the temple, and say, "You are not invincible, and it would take just one of us to steal your stone from you. Surrender now or die." And I'm gonna roll for intimidation.
Roll for intimidation.
And that is a plus, because it's my charisma.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, let me see. Sorry, she doesn't intimidate often. So I think that would be a +4 to what I roll.
What's your charisma modifier?
4.
+4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What did you roll?
I rolled a 17, so that would be a 21.
He falters a bit. Actually seems a bit taken aback by what you said. Not sure if it was the tone of your voice or if it was the knowledge that you gave him, but he seems a bit caught off guard.
While he is taken off guard, if he's distracted, could one of us take a thing of opportunity?
An attack of opportunity? No.
Yeah. Ah, damn it. Okay.
As he is walking toward us, Caldas has the sword out, is rocking up toward him, and I've got a big haughty, just like, "My friend, this is the first time we've met, but I want you to know, I know better than anyone. No one is immortal, and you're going to die by my hands."
Okay.
You have a big hottie?
What do you do?
I mean, I want to just start wailing on him.
Okay.
No, we should grapple him and take his stone. Frisk him up.
This is significantly easier than
Get all handsy.
what you're suggesting, though.
Yeah, and also Goldust has wanted to shove a greatsword into this man's face for a while now, for at least 3 days. And also, if he's invulnerable, air quotes, that means I can hit him as much as I want.
But what if the damage gets released?
Well, then that'll be very painful.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah, he's gonna get hit with a truck full of razor blades.
Okay.
I know we don't want to kill him.
So, I guess
No.
roll to hit.
First attack, I'm gonna try and make a tripping attack. So first I have to hit.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. This is plus. What is my number?
I'll say you can roll with advantage because he's not moving. He's standing quite still, and he seems as though he's been, caught off guard.
Thank you very much.
He's chicken shit.
That is a 21 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
And I would like to use trip attack, so I can expend one of my superiority dice to knock the creature down. I add the die damage to the roll, and the creature must make a strength save. On a fail, it's knocked prone.
Okay.
The save DC is 15.
Okay. So I'm rolling a strength save, correct?
Yes.
He fails.
All right, so with this first one, I sweep the leg, dealing 15 plus 6, so
Sweep the leg.
21. So I sweep the leg, dealing 21 damage that he will feel later, and then with him on the ground, I want to jab my sword into his shoulder to try and keep him pinned. So if that's another attack, I have a second strike.
You roll with advantage since he's prone.
Yeah. All right. That is a 16 plus 9, so 25.
You hit.
All right, and then that is 8 plus 6, so that is 14 points of damage that he'll feel later. I jab my sword into his shoulder, and then I yell to Luya and everyone else, "Well, I have him pinned! Get the stone!"
On it!
And that's my turn.
Colette's gonna go to search his pockets.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay, so while she's searching pockets, I'm gonna make sure he stays down, and I'm gonna shove my rapier through his leg at the thigh into the ground. And try and hold him down.
You all need therapy.
That's fine. I'm sure I do.
Excited to kill him. And
D&D
you guys are
therapy.
making
I'm going
Corbin
to
looks-
say I'm only allowing this to be possible because it is stone, but it is a grating, so you could actually theoretically pierce through flesh through the holes in the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Man, you guys are fucked up.
Yeah.
Listen, I wanted to steal his stone before the stabbing, so...
Okay, so you succeed. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that because he's already pinned. He
got it!
Okay. Well, no, you have to roll to find it. He rolls to. He doesn't have to roll to pin him to the ground again.
Oh, I got a 16.
Okay. You find the stone. The stone is a large. I'm trying to think how to describe it. Smooth, a large, smooth, not really a stone. Well, it's somewhat stone-like, but it's also kind of metallic. Not unlike the lightning bolt on the door, but it has at its center a solid black node and a solid white node. And it is beginning to crack.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Colette's gonna back away quickly, holding the stone.
All right, roll your damage, by the way, both of you.
All right.
And because I don't know what this stone is gonna do, I'm gonna freaking toss it away from us. But like where I can still see it, but you know, in case it explodes.
Wait, Teeth, who are you?
Both of you.
Me as well? Oh, my numbers were 14 and 21.
I got a 5.
Okay, the stone. It's very much cracked when Caldus makes it, or I should say, after you find it pretty cracked. As Luya makes his attack, it cracks a little bit more.
I'm gonna toss it away from us, but where I can still see it, but like if it looks like it's gonna explode.
He is not bleeding, and he is his skin. It's strange. Actually, I don't even know if it would have pierced his skin. I think it would have. It just wouldn't leave any lasting marks. As soon as you remove the thing, it would probably just go back to normal.
Wolverine back together.
Yeah, kind of. There's no blood. It's almost like you just pierced through a piece of paper. So he's not exhibiting any like signs of pain, but he looks a bit panicked.
Nice.
While all this is going on, Rose is gonna run up to Meridia and check in on her.
What was once a stunned expression turns into a look of sheer joy as she sees
Yay!
you.
Yay!
She throws her arms around you.
Oh yeah, Rose is immediately just like holding on to her for dear life.
I knew you'd come.
Sorry it took a minute.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, just kiss her already. And then Colette goes back and slaps the guy in the face.
Caldus has his boot firmly on Moshe's chest.
Well, I mean, I was kind of thinking he was like planted face first on the ground.
Oh no, I wanted him on his back with the sword through his shoulder, piercing him into the ground, so he could look up at us as we brutalize him.
It's like that one JoJo gif where they're all kicking a guy on the ground, and then Colette joins in and kicks also.
I'll allow it, even though it kind of doesn't make sense, just for the sake of just because it'll be cooler that way, I guess.
Yeah, Rose kisses her girlfriend.
And she kisses you back.
Yeah!
All right, so we've taken his stone that made him invulnerable. We have I'm sorry, I keep wanting to call you Greenie. Formal introductions, please.
Guys, this is my girlfriend Meridia.
Nice to meet you.
You can call me Dia if you'd prefer.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance fully. And then turns around, rips my sword out of Moshe's shoulder, holsters it, and then drags him to his feet.
I just imagine us all like pausing our beating, turning and saying hi, and then just going back to beating.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. We just kind of look at it. Hi, how you doing? And then go back and just rip the sword out of his leg.
Okay. The man who is seated at the dais has fallen to his knees, almost shocked at what he has witnessed, but wordless.
So, go ahead.
Colette's gonna notice this and have a little personal beef with him as another person who like represents the gods, you know. And she's gonna walk on over to him. What are you doing? Why would you unify these two when one of the parties is not willing? Who do you serve?
One of the parties isn't willing. What are you talking about?
Colette spins over and looks over at Dia.
I had no idea.
You had no idea? Could you not tell she was miserable?
What if she wasn't miserable?
I guess I hadn't really stopped to consider things. I'd been given a duty by my order, and I hadn't stopped to think about the harm that I was doing.
A duty? What duty do you have, man or your god? What did they pay you over your faith?
I have some things to think about. I apologize, truly. Ma'am, I don't ask for your forgiveness, but I was blinded.
Colette's gonna... So he's on his knees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Colette's gonna go up to him and, like, grab him by his collar and, like, kind of force him upward towards her. Blinded. I see your eyes right now. And, like, her eyes are, like, level to him. You will speak before the priestess and talk to others of what you've done here. You will not atone privately. And she's gonna, like, fling him back to the ground.
And he starts to cry. Good job, Colette.
Good, I want him to cry.
Now you've made an old stranger cry.
Good! He needs to take his duty seriously.
We were all having a good time.
Having a good time, having a good time. Just
I don't-
like us beating him.
The moment has passed for good time.
I don't want to be left out of being demented with the rest of the party, so Rose is gonna pull out a dagger and hand it to Dia and be like, "He's all yours."
Okay, you guys, I went away to feed the cats. What happened to you?
Wait, we gotta talk to him first.
Yeah, we can't
Colette
kill
can
him.
heal him. How good's your healing, Colette?
Oh, gods. Well, I could use a practice dummy, I suppose. It'd be nice.
Corvin, who is known as Captain Crazy, is over here like, chill out.
Isn't it crazy when the wild character becomes the voice of reason?
That's never good. That means you're doing something wrong.
I mean, hey, Cultist came here for a fight and he delivered, so I did my job.
There are multiple body parts someone can live without for an extended period of time.
Oh my god.
All right, Coldus has switched to holding Moshe's arms behind his back. So, like, Moshe's arms are held. He's basically, like, acting as handcuffs and just strong-arming him and facing Moshe toward the party. Colette, you have the book, yes?
Yes, I have it here.
All right. We will refrain from beating you into a bloody pulp if you tell us what you know.
I know that the stone can't take much more.
What happens when the stone breaks?
What do you think happens? I die.
Well, then I think it would be very prudent of you to tell us everything you know about the Queen and the Atvarian Empire. What was this about being their fief?
While this goes on, Colette's gonna go back and pick up the stone and put it in her pocket. Now that she knows it won't explode.
I roll intimidation.
Alrighty. That's something I'm good at. Alright, that is a 21.
I was. They offered me. They offered me Edinvast.
You said you already was in charge of Edinfast when I last met you.
No. I was simply
lying. Oh, that's even more embarrassing, bro.
No, not the sarcastic bro. Sorry.
Bro.
Buddy, baby. Oh no.
Oh no.
I would have been in charge.
You would have, if it weren't for us meddling kids in our stupid house.
Wait, I knew you were gonna freaking say that.
He's not stupid, and he's a half-elf.
But he does smell like a dog.
You could have said your stupid cat.
But she's never able to be around because she's a grown-up.
Okay. Anyway. Well, I would have inherited it had the Empire been... Had I been allowed to take my seat. Somebody needed to be in charge, and the ruler is deposed or dead. I don't care.
I like that this is Corvin, like, talking like a very chill person. I like that you just said, I would have been in charge had we overthrown an entire city. Like, okay, like...
The city's already been overthrown.
No, like this city, man. Like...
He looks at you...
Stupid.
He looks at you kind of angry. I was simply going to take what was rightfully mine in the first place.
That's not how leadership works, man. You don't just get to be in charge of stuff. Like, come on. My family earned it. You're just some dude. Like,
they would have given it to me.
Who's they?
Someone I fear more than you.
Oh, well, that's not a good sentence to say when I am right here. Remember the lightning I just shot at you that you didn't have to experience? Could make you experience that in a few minutes once your little crystal warms back up or whatever. It might take a day. I don't know. The important thing is I'm a lot scarier than you.
Wait. I don't know much about them. Just speculation. They didn't tell me. But I think they may be the priests. The Falarian priests.
How did they contact you? Were they here? Did they send someone?
They didn't contact me, they found me. They were wanting to get rid of me because of the other things that I know.
Oh, excellent. I tighten my grasp. Tell me those. What other things?
If I tell you, then they'll have no more use for me.
Friend,
yeah, and if
I'm going to be very honest.
We really don't have any use for you either. Sorry.
I'm going to be very honest. You are very, very close to ending up at the bottom of the ravine. So please, if you tell us everything we want to know and we deem you worthy, you will live to see tomorrow.
First of all, are you telling the truth?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Cultus has killed people for far less.
Okay. Roll
Okay,
intimidation.
he is though, but that doesn't. Yeah, but you know, never mind. Others probably not.
Yeah, roll intimidation then.
Alrighty.
Well, yeah, Cultus
That's
is an
your
offering
problem,
to, protect him for the rest of his life.
Or even for a few minutes, really. You know.
Yeah, I mean, the rest of his life could be a few minutes. 17.
Okay. It's one thing, really. Just one.
And that is...
The Queen of Myland. She's here.
What?
Do you know who she is? Where is she here?
That's why they kept me alive. They knew that they couldn't get the information from me without threatening to kill me. But if they kept me around and they gave me what I wanted, maybe I'd tell them. Yes, I know who she is. And that's why they want the city so badly.
Real quick, as a side note, please don't kill him because I want to give him to the brothel owner, where he attacked her girls. So
Yes.
please don't kill him. Well, where is she then? You don't want to die, right?
He swallows. No, I don't.
Well, and Colette's gonna pull out the stone and hold it between her fingers. Where is she?
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Oh, thank you.
The tiefling's just terrifying the shit out of this guy. It's beautiful.
Dirty 20.
You know, those horns are scary. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's masquerading as a lieutenant in the army. Lucia Strawworth.
Not that Moshe can see this, but Cultus's eyes go wide. Have I met that lieutenant by any chance?
Yes.
Cool. Very interesting.
You have to say it right. Cool.
No, Cultus just kinda... He doesn't say anything, but the party who can see his eyes, because he's standing behind Moshe, can see like a hint of knowing, like, I know who that is. Okay.
For those of you who may not remember, she is the person, she is working at Southwatch under the command of, quote unquote, under the command of Johan.
I thought you were about to say Corbin, and I'm like, hey, I don't recall this.
I guess that wasn't so difficult, was it? And Colette's gonna put the stone back in her pocket.
Wait! I need the stone, otherwise I'll die at day's end.
Sounds kind of like it's his problem to me.
So wait, you die if you don't have the stone.
I need
And
to
you
take
die.
I need to take the damage back from it.
And how do you do that?
Just have it, probably. So it's Corvin. Corvin's like, it's boilerplate magic stuff, you know.
It needs to be in my hand, and I need to will the damage back into my own body. Slowly, so I don't take it all on at once. But I must have it, otherwise I'll die. The stone will dump all of the damage into me immediately.
For flush.
So,
Don't you want me for further questioning? Didn't you say you would keep me alive?
Colette's just gonna smile, and cast Cure Wounds on him. She's gonna put her hand on his shoulder, and heal him just a little. Just a little bit, you know?
I mean, you can't...
He's still technically at full HP, yeah.
He's still technically at full HP.
Yeah.
His stone is not.
Okay.
So, here, have him put it in his hand. I grab his hand, wrench it in front of him. So, like, I'm holding his one hand behind his back, holding his arm with his palm outstretched. Put the rock in his hand. Absorb some of the damage. Then she can take care of you. Isn't that right, Colette?
Yes, surely. After all, I'm a servant of the gods. And she's gonna grin.
I'm a servant of the state.
Corvin's like, these lunatics don't do evil right.
She's gonna turn to Caldus. You know, I have the perfect place to hold him for a while.
Oh, do tell.
Let me see if I have this real quick. Hold on. Oh, please.
I was also wondering if I'm looking. Sorry. I'm trying to look through the spells. Do I not have a mending for magical items?
You should have mending.
Yeah, but for magic items might be a bit of
A stretch.
I would not allow that in this case.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's tied to him in some sort of spiritual way, almost.
Colette's just gonna grin, and say, "Oh, trust me, I know where we'll put him." And when we're done here with him, we're gonna go back to that house.
Okay. As you turn away, do you examine the walls at all, or do you just leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that the heat is off, let's take a look at where we are.
You see you see three figures in a triangular room. The room is made of stone, thick stone walls, and on each of them is a relief of three figures in familiar poses, the same poses as the ones on the door, on the copper door. And the one at the center, the copper statue with the ruby eyes, is posed like the one that's reaching for lightning. But the three that are in the other poses, they have a bit more detail to them. Anyone looking closely, or just kind of glancing, and then okay.
Yeah, I've got my hands full, so I cannot, unfortunately.
Colette's a religion nerd. She would be looking.
Okay. Roll.
I'm also
religion
standing
check.
very close to Caldus just in case, looking intimidating, you know, trying to be.
Roll a religion check.
Oh, religion. Oh, okay. Actually, that makes sense. I don't know why I was like, oh, religion. That would be +2, so 16.
These are three of the gods that are associated with storms. The one on the western wall is Nint, god of ice and winter. To his left is Eri, god of wind, autumn, upheaval, assassins. And to his left is Imhotep, goddess of summer, goddess of I think I have her listed as goddess of mercy, goddess of showers. The one.
So you're saying Luya wouldn't be familiar with that goddess?
Rude.
Yes, Nint has his hands positioned like scales, his eyes solid emerald at the top, or I should say, his right hand is cupped, and from it is being drawn in clouds that are framing the relief. Beneath it is a hand that is like a cup upturned, and from it falls snow and icicles are dripping from are formed around his beard to make his beard actually. Stern expression on his face. Airy, god of autumn, assassins, wind, is posed like a dancer, right arm posed above his left arm, right foot placed in front of his left. Wind circles around him, as do the clouds that wrap around the relief. A cocksure expression on his face, his red and blonde hair whipped about him like in a mane, and emeralds are his eyes. To his left is Imhotep. A peaceful, friendly expression is on her face and profile, amethyst in her eyes. From above, she draws in the clouds into her right hand, and below, a stream of, from below in her left hand, she draws in the clouds, and above sprouts a tree. In her right hand, raised towards the sky, as though she is reaching for a fruit. In the center of all of these is the statue. And as you look towards the tip of the statue, it's holding in its hands a jagged lightning bolt-like spear. Thunder rumbles overhead. Lightning strikes the statue, and it electrifies with a blue light. Below you, emits the same light which emits almost blindingly from the chamber below.
So there's like a light emanating up from there?
It dissipates almost as quickly as it comes. It's in time with the lightning.
So I know we're about to do something, but I could have sworn I just saw a light emanating from there.
The priest gets up to his feet quickly. This is not a safe place to be in a storm. We must evacuate quickly. We might all die otherwise.
All right, everyone out, and I will still holding on to Moshe. I shove him forward.
Actually, Corbin's like, then why were you having the wedding here? Corbin is like the fourth wall breaking character on every Adult Swim show.
Why would you draw us here? This is stupid.
Yeah.
Colette's gonna hang back a little bit because she's just fascinated. Dumb, but fascinated by this.
Hey, how big is Moshe?
He's fairly light.
All right, Goldus is the big guy who is impressively strong. Can I just fucking toss the can I just pick this motherfucker up and sling him over my shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Ugh. No funny business, or I'm gonna have to throw you.
He says nothing.
Smart response.
So, Colette's gonna guide them to the brothel. Oh, what was that lady's name again?
Eira.
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 Okay. Excuse me, Miss Eira?
Yes.
I have a present for you. Ta-da! She shows this man slung over Cultis's shoulder.
Her face looks puzzled at first, and then it brightens into understanding. Who have you brought here? Is this the man?
It is! Also, he has something quite fun! And she's gonna show her the stone. So, he can heal himself with this thing, and you can just keep hitting and punching and hitting and punching, and it'll go to the stone. And he shouldn't die. He'll have to recharge holding it, though. But, you know, I promised I'd keep him alive for a little bit, but he's all yours!
What? Who did you bring me to?
Oh, you don't remember, do you? There are some women upstairs I'm certain you'll recognize eventually. They don't have the same bruises you left them, but they'll remember you.
No, you can't do this to me.
Oh, sweetheart, I can do many things to you, but I'm not going to. And you're lucky for that.
Don't you know who I am?
Oh, sweetheart! I know exactly who you are, and that's why you're here. Anyway, Eira, good to see you again.
She nods with a grim certainty on her face.
Oh, if you don't let him take the damage every night, he'll die. So, whenever you're done with him, enjoy.
Just be sure to bring him to the very brink. And then let him pick himself back up. And if anything goes wrong, call us. And then I tell her where to find us, either at Southwatch or probably Hallowed Pine. Go to Hallowed Pine. That's helpful. If you need any trouble with him, we'll take care of him. Hello? There we go.
Okay. Well, what do? You have defeated.
You have to this
Sorry.
freaking queen.
I'm excited.
I'm
That was
upset.
bad.
I've been there the whole time.
No. We don't want to talk to the queen. We specifically told the Duke that we knew she was here. I remember the Duke telling us she's in the city, but she has to remain secret. We cannot let any of that information out. We do not want to talk to her. We do not want to have anyone who might be watching us, because we are high profile dumbasses / badasses. We do not want anyone following us to think she's important. So, like, in closed doors, when we are back at the Hallowed Pine debriefing, Coldus will make this very clear to everyone. We do not know that woman. She is just a lieutenant. There is nothing of significance. Don't even mention her beyond tonight. It is for the utmost of her safety and the safety of the realm that this information does not get out.
So what are we doing?
Well, if there's no plans, Rose is gonna go smooch her girlfriend for a few hours.
Well, yeah, it's night. I think rest is first and foremost. There's like, what, a week before the siege is supposed to happen? Right, Teeth? Maybe a little more?
Based on what you've heard, yes.
Yeah, so I'm expecting shit to happen 2 days prior at minimum. So Baldus is gonna spend the next 5 days just making sure everything is as ready as he can be. Like, soldiers, he knows where people are gonna be, defensive formations. Corvin's getting recruits trained in magic, all that fun stuff. And in the nights, he will share some small tender moments with Aggie, but other than that, and check in on her because I've been very preoccupied recently. So, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, the night is yours. We have about, I guess, 30 minutes left. Just do with it what you will, because that's all I really have.
We can actually go ahead and end here. I think it would be good unless there's stuff y'all want to do and prepare.
Well, I mean, I kind of figure that they would at least want to resolve the stuff with their respective characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's get a little bit of Rose Greeny emotional consolidation of feelings, huh?
Unless we want to postpone that till next week. It's up to you guys.
Like, I'm cool cutting it right now.
Yeah, I'm good with whatever.
Like,
Yeah.
beating the crap out of Moshe. That was my highlight. That made me smile.
Yeah, that's a highlight to end on. Just handing him off
I'm happy
to the
with
madam.
it. That felt really good.
Yeah.
You're like, I feel real good about the energy
Murder. Oh,
in
sorry.
this studio.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. That was
feel
kick-ass.
God
Thank you so
here in this
much.
chili.
That was a lot of fun. Teeth, amazing job as always. It was really cool hearing the descriptions and stuff of the temple. Thank you for enabling our nonsense.
And their violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up next week and prepare for war.
Yeah.
War were declared.
All right. Goodbye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God. We finally freaking. Y'all don't know. You don't know how much we have hated that guy and the crap he's put us through. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for the raids. I appreciate all of you so much. Tune in next week to see what happens. Take care, and as always, may Lucius guide thee. Farewell.